Hey there, Mike Dunn with Gamingtrend. I'm here at the Thunderworks booth at Gen Con 2024, and we've got Phillip DuBarry here to talk about his new game, Citizens of the Spark. Now, Phillip, tell us a bit about the game.
Okay. Well, this is a your everybody's kind of has your own city, and so you're trying to draft citizens into your city. And so they come in three different rows, and you get three cards every time, and then you do an action, and your action becomes more powerful when you have multiple copies of the same card. And then it costs you one of the cards to do the action. So it's kind of a balance between doing a very powerful action or saving up to do an even better action. And then you also get to follow somebody else's action if they do the same thing that you have a card for. And so yeah, it comes with 30 different cards, different sets, 10 cards in each set of the same card. And then, but you only use between 7 and 10 per game. So you can do a lot of mixing and matching.
Let's look at the back here. Now, it doesn't look like you guys are displaying this here at the booth. I guess tell us a little bit about like kind of the theme of the game.
Well, I guess the idea is that civilization is kind of broken down and being built back up again. And there's been this kind of spark incident that has happened. And so these animals are sentient now and putting the technology together. And
For more,
it's all kind of, I'm not exactly all into the story. Like, I don't know the ins and outs of it exactly. But
just the mechanics.
that's right.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Well, I mean, who doesn't love a good game about ants performing?
I really do like
personifications, right? So
the art and all worked out really well.
yeah, no,
Cards
it
are
looks
beautiful.
great. Now, so it's a drafting game, and it looks like there's some a little bit of placement.
Okay, so you have I don't know if we can see maybe like the back of this here.
Yeah.
You
Here we
can
go.
kind of see the rows of cards, and so on your turn, you're just taking this row, or this row, adding them. There's no hand of cards. Everything's just on a tableau right in front of you.
Oh, so there's
you
like
can
a
see
set
everything.
collection.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. Very cool.
And it just goes until the deck runs out. I mean, so it's like 30 minutes or so.
Yeah,
to do it.
nice, quick,
Yeah.
quick one.
Demos today, we've been able to do like 2 demos in the time of the space we're in. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
and everybody was willing to play it again, so that's a pretty good sign.
Fantastic. Now, I guess tell us a little bit about like some other games that you've developed.
Well, probably my biggest one is Black Orchestra, and so that's
Right.
From Starling Games.
Yeah, exactly.
And so we actually have some expansion material coming out on that pretty soon,
Very nice.
and a standalone version that only takes 45 minutes.
What?
So yeah, and it just deals with the Valkyrie plot. So
Okay.
that's something.
Okay.
I just finished up a campaign for Snowcrest.
Snowcrest. Okay.
That was with Grail Games.
All right.
Several different things going on.
Yeah. So it looks like you touch a lot of different kind of types of play styles.
Yeah. I like to make kind of different kinds of
mix it
games.
up.
I have some smaller ones and some bigger ones.
Very nice. Very nice. Now, is this going to be coming to crowdfunding?
I think it's supposed to be right at the beginning of October.
Right at the beginning of October. Awesome. And yeah, so definitely keep your eyes out for Citizens of the Spark. I imagine it'll be a Kickstarter.
Yes.
Okay. On Kickstarter, and yeah, looks like another great Thunderworks game coming down the pipe, and yeah, I imagine you got a lot of goodies in store for like stretch goals and stuff too.
All right. There's a few. There's some extra sets and some things like that. So
Nice, very nice. Well, I love you're right. I do love the cover art. It looks great.
the cards are just very imaginative, and it's just very evocative of.
Are there pieces inside here? Are there cards that we can look at?
Yeah.
Oh, let's get some cards out and take a look at this.
This one right here will show us all the cards in the game.
Oh,
So
excellent.
this might be good. So I don't know the best way to show this. We can kind of flip through these a little bit,
Yeah.
but just to give you a flavor of kind of some of the art in the game, it's just like I don't know, it blew me away the first time I
So
saw it.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's just like
You can make action figures out of
Yeah,
this.
I know. It's
Right?
like, yeah,
I want toys.
right. It's like I'm waiting for the movie version, you know.
Right?
So anyway, so there's
Fantastic.
there's just tons of them, you know, and they're just like, I don't know. But they have all kinds of different powers. There's 5 different symbols that you sort of care about other people having, and so you get points depending on if your neighbors have this or if you have that. There's quite a bit of interactivity, but there's not a ton of like nastiness to it. Like there's a little bit of stealing, but usually it costs you to do it, and usually you can't really take that much. And you can actually choose to play the whole game without even any of that stuff, or you know, you can put it all in and just have a a super interactive experience.
I mean, personally, I'm not adverse to like a little backstab
Right.
gameplay, but
Yeah.
but it is nice to be friendly at the
Yeah,
same time.
it's kind of a good mix of both.
Right. But some of these pictures do look very vicious though. So.
Yeah, well, a few of them are. So.
Awesome, awesome. Well, fantastic, Philip. This looks great. Um, is this your first game with Thunderworks?
Yes,
Excellent, excellent.
it's been a great experience so far. Right? I have nothing but good things to say about it.
Awesome, awesome. And you've been demoing this here.
Right.
How has that been going? Have you gotten a lot of good feedback?
Yeah. I mean, it's. I think people have enjoyed it. They've mostly they've been able to pick it up by the first turn or two. I can sort of sit back and just let them do it.
That's a sign of a good
Yeah,
design
yeah.
right there, right?
And it's very simple, and yeah, it seems like they're pretty easy to understand what's going on, and so that's a good.
Well, I like the bunny. The bunny is cool. And I like that. I think it's interesting that instead of like names, you've got more like roles,
Right.
right?
It's a little bit of that Dominion thing where it's like you're picking the sets that you're going to play with, and you got to sort of figure out a strategy for these cards that you have in front of you. But then there's also the tactics of which ones are going to come out and when they're going to come out, because you may be waiting for some card that's way down in the deck. 'Cause they all get shuffled together,
Right.
and so you just have to kind of make both those things work out.
Fantastic. Fantastic. It's Kickstarter for Citizens in the Spark, Citizens of the Spark, coming in October. Be sure to look out for it, and stay tuned to Gamingtrend for more coverage as we get closer to the crowdfunding campaign.